In helping our children prepare for kindergarten, there are some terms that we need to be able to teach them. One of those is more or less. And so a simple thing to do at home is take a group of things. These are just pom-poms. You can use candy like Skittles or M&Ms, and have a large pile. And then separate it so that it's significantly different. So as you look at my piles, this one has more, this one has less. And as our children understand that more means a greater amount and less means not as many. Then when you go into teaching children more about simple number things, then you can take a pile like this and try to do 10 or less and say, okay, let's break it into more or less. So if I do it like this, which pile has more? Which pile has less? And then put it back together again, another way. Which pile has more? Which pile has less? Now when it starts getting so close to this, talk to them about the best way to understand that is to touch and count. And making sure when you teach children to touch and count that they're touching and counting. As they touch, every time that number is going to be greater. And you'll see on this website that there's a video that demonstrates that by a child. Another thing that we need to teach children to do is being able to show children that adding means putting together and subtraction is breaking apart. So a simple thing to do is to use your blocks at home and do a simple number, 5 or under. Try to use 2 different colors so that they can see the difference. And notice that I have 3 yellow and I have 2 blue. And if I put those together, I can touch and count, and that's going to make 5. Then I can take 5 and I can break it apart. And as I break it apart, I have 3 and I have 2. You can also use all the same color as your child has gotten a little stronger in this skill and have all of the same color but still break it apart. 4 and 1. Or 1 and 4. Showing that you can change those around, but it's still breaking it apart. Or you can take them all away and show that we have none or 0.